friends, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I thought we could do something fun. I'm going to be decorating my journal with you guys. But before I do that, let me tell you about my current setup. This is a Printpression B6 traveler's notebook. If you take a look at the spine, there are strings on the inside, but it also works perfectly as a folio for your B6 notebook. So my current notebook is a DesignWorks ink notebook. Here's what one of the notebooks look like. This was my previous journal. And before I got the Printpression cover, I was using a Chic Sparrow B6. This is the Mockingbird leather in the light blue jay, and it's a really beautiful cover. I love this leather. It feels really smooth, and it's gotten dinged up, as you can see. My only issue with this, and this has nothing to do with Chic Sparrow, this is just a question of incompatibility between these two notebooks, but this notebook is slightly larger than a true B6. So if you compare it to an actual B6 notebook, you'll see that it is quite a bit taller and quite a bit wider. So I couldn't fit this notebook into the folio pocket on the Chic Sparrow, so I had to feed the strings through the hardcover, one on each side, one here and one here, which was fine. Functionally, it worked great. I didn't have any problems with it. The only issue is it did start digging into the spine right here, and it started tearing through the text block of the notebook. You can see it right here in my current journal. There's a pretty long crack over here. Yeah, so the strings on the Chic Sparrow was pretty much ruining my notebook. I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong, maybe I wasn't positioning it right, but that's what was happening. And I did try to reinforce this part with some Scotch tape, but it would dig into the Scotch tape also in time. I guess I could have used packaging tape, but I don't really like handling packaging tape. It's too noisy for me. I don't know, I don't like it. But that's fine, because when I bought this Printpression cover, I was very pleasantly surprised that my notebook fit into the pockets here. So I'm really happy about that. And I bought this notebook because I just fell in love with this color and the material. This is the metallic cover in ice blue, and I think it's so cute and shiny and sparkly, and I don't know, it just makes me really happy. So all in all, I thought this was a good decision. I still love my B6 Chic Sparrow very much, but it's gonna have to wait until I get a proper B6 notebook. And then flipping through my journal real quick, this is a bow charm that I made myself. I've been looking for a bow charm online forever, and for some reason I could never find one that I really liked, so I thought I'll just make my own. So I found a pattern for a bow online, and I just made it in 5 minutes. And then opening up my notebook, I have this little deco here. This is my Smarty Pants journaling card. This used to be in my planner, but I decided to move it into my journal because this cover has this really nice deco pocket here. And I think this is more fitting for a journal than a planner. And then you got the journal itself, which is mostly just writing and some scribbles and lettering practice. Nothing too decorative or pretty. And then here I have a Jibun Techo B6 Slim zipper pocket. I really like this because it's got this little plastic sheet that you can slip in. And then you've got card slots for pictures or washi tape cards, and then this zipper pocket here. I do have some ephemera here. And then I have some vintage deco on the back. And then here's my pen loop. This cover doesn't come with a pen loop, but luckily I had this magnetic loop that I got from Jet Pens. So that just goes in there. And then in the back, this cover does come with these additional pockets. I don't have anything in here. And then it has this zipper pocket. It's not gusseted, so you won't be able to put much, but it's nice to have. I really like this touch personally. So yeah, that is a very, very quick flip of my journal. And now let's get to the decorating. Here's what the inside of the Printpression B6 TN looks like, if you're curious. And here's the current notebook I'm using, just another DesignWorks ink notebook. I am very, 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 very close to finishing. I think I'll be able to squeeze in one more entry and then I'll be done with this notebook. I really like the front cover. I love this design and I love the color, so I'm not actually going to be decorating over the cover. I'm going to be decorating the inside cover here because I don't really care for these pages. So I don't really have a set vision in mind when I decorate my notebooks. I just gather up my materials and then let things fall where they may. So the first thing I have are these vintage papers. I actually just printed this off of the internet. I printed it on this nice cream paper, and I will link the page where I got this image from. This is a public domain vintage image, so that's a quick tip for you. If you enjoy the vintage aesthetic or any sort of vintage imagery, just look up old images online that's public domain. Those aren't copyrighted. You can print them on plain paper, on vellum, on cardstock, and you can do a lot of things with them. So you'll be able to save money that way. So my plan is I'm going to paste this over on this side, completely cover up this page here, and also hopefully this will reinforce this crack here so that the pages don't completely fall off. And I have 2 copies of this paper, one for the front and one for the back. And fun fact, I actually accidentally printed it in black and white first. I forgot to change the settings on my printer, so I also have this extra one. Maybe we'll get to use it, maybe not, but I'll just set that aside for now. So this is my first material. And then I have a couple more here. I have this tissue paper from ILNP Boutique. I recently bought a bottle of nail polish, which I'm wearing right now. I haven't done my nails in forever, and now that my baby is finally sleeping through the night, I feel more confident that I can do my nails in peace and not be stressed out about it, and kind of get back into that self-care routine. I neglected myself when I had my baby, I don't know, and it's only really now that I'm starting to feel like myself again. So yeah, I have that, and then I actually have some bits of ephemera in this little zipper pocket. I have this little Printpression bow from when I bought this cover, and then I have this cloth and paper freebie when I got a set of dividers from them. So I'm thinking maybe something like this would look nice. And then I got these Barbie stickers. My husband got me one of those value meals one time for funsies, and it came with these stickers, so I'm gonna be using this. I also have some washi tape from Sterling Ink. These came just today, and they are so pretty. They're all gold foiled, and they look so good. I'll link her shop below. She opened recently, and I really love her designs. So yeah, I'm hoping to use one of these for my journal. I'm thinking maybe the blue one or the green one. We'll see. We'll see what feels right. So I got that. I also got this sheet of stickers from her. I think this one I'm going to put in my planner, and then we'll see if any of these fit into my collage. If not, that's fine too. And then I also have this Instax picture of me. So one thing I do like to do on all of my journals is when I finish it, well, first off, I always decorate my journal after I fill it up. I don't like to do it in the beginning because I like to choose a picture that I felt either defined the time that I had with that journal or just a picture that really makes me happy. So as an example, this is my previous journal, and I chose a picture of my baby. I thought this picture was just super cute. This was when we were video chatting with my sister. And then I write down the volume number and the dates that I used this journal. So yeah, this is my picture for this journal. It's a picture of me on our first real outing after quarantine. And it's not the best picture of me. I wasn't wearing any makeup and my hair was a mess, but what can you do? That's life. And then I also have a whole bunch of stickers in this binder. This is where I keep all of my Sticky Club stickers. And this binder is bursting at the seams. I can't even close it anymore, but I'm trying to use more of my Sticky Club stickers because I need to go through them all. I feel like I'm holding on to them for nothing, and you know, stickers are meant to be used, right? So yeah, we'll just go through these as we go along. I also have a bunch of these other stickers in here. I also use these for my planner spreads. And yeah, so that is what we're going to be working with. I will try not to be too quiet and walk you through my thought process, and hopefully you learn something or just enjoy. Before I decorate though, there is one thing I want to do that I almost forgot. I'm going to be using this washi tape to mark the month pages I have on my journal. I do like to reserve a page when a new month begins and make like a little title page. So here's May, and then somewhere in here is June. So I just take a roll of washi tape and then I just mark the page along the edge like this. So I'm gonna be doing that real quick. Alright, so the months have been marked on the side. Yep, it looks pretty good. Now I can refer to my journal entries by month if I want to. I don't really read back on my journals all that much, but it's nice to have this organization. Alright, so with that out of the way, I'm just going to put this over here, and now we're going to go ahead and cover up this page. So I'm just going to measure out how wide and how long this cover needs to be, and it doesn't have to be totally perfect. Okay, so I have two of my pieces here cut down. I'm just gonna start gluing these onto the covers. Alright, so that looks good. Isn't that nice? You get like a nice little surprise when you open up the cover. Something I like to do is I like to, I don't know, double glue the page, I guess. So I use the adhesive tape, and I love this tape, but I tend to struggle with the corners. So I just like to use a glue stick for the corners instead, just so they don't get lifted up or they don't fray or anything like that. So that is the front cover. I'm gonna do the same to the back cover. All right, here we go. The back is done. So moving back to the front, it's time to decorate and collage. Super exciting. All right, so let's gather up the materials here. And I don't know if I'm gonna be using this set because this is already a floral pattern. I feel like more flowers is gonna be overkill. Although the mushrooms look cute, I might go with the mushrooms. And I got these stickers on Amazon, nothing too fancy. I would usually order these stickers on AliExpress, but all of my orders have been delayed. I have some orders that I've been waiting on for almost 4 months actually, so that's a little discouraging. That's why I haven't been ordering on AliExpress lately. And I don't know if this is gonna work out because this is like a translucent sticker. I'll just leave that out. See how we feel. I might put that on a piece of paper before putting it down on the cover here. Oh, that's so cute though. Oh, and here's another one. Oh, that might be too much. Maybe this can go in the back. Okay, I'm gonna leave those out. Since I have this tissue paper, let's see what this looks like with the mushrooms. Oh, that looks a lot better, right? That looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna lay down the tissue paper first, and then I'm gonna use these mushroom stickers. And then can't forget these washi tapes. So I do want to use this little shop logo here and put it on my journal somewhere. So I forgot to mention this earlier, just a quick explanation. The reason I'm using these little shop ephemera is because I like to place things that come my way during the time I had this journal. So I bought this, and then I got my first cloth and paper order while I was in this journal, so I want to place it in here too. Same with the Printpression. Now that we've established how we're going to make the washi stickers work, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this tissue paper in, and I think I'm going to rip this up. Okay, so ripping up tissue paper is a lot harder than it sounds. I didn't do a very good job, but I have a limited amount of this paper, so I'm just gonna go with this. I think that's fine. Maybe it could be shorter, like maybe like this. Okay, that looks good. I know this tissue paper doesn't really match the whole vintage aesthetic that I tend to gravitate towards, but I think you shouldn't have to worry about that when you're collaging or decorating your journal. I know it's really easy to feel like you need to make something that's Instagram friendly. I know most of the time I feel that way, but I think decorating your journal isn't about making content for social media. It's about trying to tell a story and trying to capture memories into your journal. That's part of the reason why I decorate my pages, is because I want to be able to capture those little moments and tell a story through my collage, which is why I choose these things that come into my life when I'm in this journal, because those are part of the memories. So next, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this collage work. I think something like this. The tissue paper cut off too soon, so you get this little bit of extra space in here. So if I lay the card down like this over the tissue paper, I think that would look a bit more cohesive. So before I do that though, let me figure out those mushrooms. That looks good. We have some nice decoration at the bottom, so now we're gonna work on the top. And the more I look at this collage, the more I think green or the white is going to work the best. I'm gonna open these two up very carefully, I hope. Okay, so I've managed to salvage this logo. Not very cleanly, but good enough. So we have that, and then we have these tapes. I think I want the green one. And then now I have to figure out where I want my picture to be and where I want the title of this journal to be. I feel like it belongs here. Let's see if any of these might fit. I think it's getting a bit much with the little stickers here, so I might have to set this aside, which is fine. I'm gonna use this for my planner for sure. So let's move on to the washi tape. Okay, so I added the washi tape along this side here because the gap between the blue paper and the tissue paper was bothering me a little bit, so this just kind of hides it. And I actually like that. That looks really good. And I'm going to put this tape on this side as well, just to give the notebook a bit of cohesion. So now I'm going to go through my vintage stickers and add a bit more vintage flair to this spread. This sticky note kind of jumped out at me, so I don't know, is that too much? Let me try this one. I think this might be good. I think this spread needs more text, like flavor text. So let's go with this set. Again, I didn't have a vision in mind when I started this collage. I'm just going with what feels right, which I know is a really vague way to put it, but that's how I do it. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I think the sticker looks better because the colors match with the mushrooms better, so it gives the spread more cohesion, which I'm saying that word a lot, but I really do think that's key to making a good collage. You want to have cohesion overall so that even if you do have these little bits here that kind of stick out, if the rest of the spread is intentional, these wouldn't take away from the collage. This is looking pretty good. I think it's all coming together. So I think from here, I just want to add a label sticker for my journal volume and dates, and then maybe something in here. Alright, so I went through my Sticky Club stash again and I found these set of stickers. So I just put them down, and I originally wanted to put the teddy bear on this side, but then I realized that there are way too many circles on this cluster of stickers. So I switched these two around so that this cluster will have a bit more angle, and then this one would get softened up by the clock here. And then I added a little stamp because I thought it was super cute. So this collage is nearly done. I just need to put a label sticker either here or I don't know, somewhere. We'll figure it out. I do have this box of label stickers from AliExpress. I got these a long time ago, but hopefully it's still available, and if it is, I will definitely link it below. Alright, so I have the label stickers written down here. I'm going to go ahead and write down the volume number and the dates, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this journal tonight, so I'm just going to write down today's date as the end date. Okay, so I wrote down the volume number and the dates. They're not perfectly written down, but that's okay. And then the last thing I want to do is, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I had planned to use my metallic gel pens, and I'm going to choose the gold one to match the gold foil on this washi tape. And I'm just gonna sprinkle some little flourishes all over my spread, just like little doodles. I think that will put this entire spread together. Alright, so I still have to let the gel pen dry. I did have to change pens because my Uniball pen is too thick and I wasn't able to control the tip, as well as the Pilot G2 gel pen. So I think the effect is very subtle, but it really does make a pretty good difference in putting the entire collage together. And the gold ink looks really good against the blue background. That's so pretty. I think we are good. I am really happy with this collage. I'm so excited. So you've got the cover. I'm not going to close the notebook all the way because the gel ink might still be wet. But so you've got the cover, and then bam. Ooh, nice. So I still have the back to do, but I'm going to do that off camera because it's getting really late. It is, oh, what time is it? It's 11 in the evening here. It is super late, so I'm gonna have to stop filming. But for now, here's what I have. I am super duper happy with it. I'm really glad that I did this. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, or at least enjoyed my creative process. I really enjoyed making this video. I think I'm going to be doing more decorate with me videos in the future because I had so much fun with this. And if you did enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing. And if you're interested in more of my planner journal spreads, check out my Instagram because I like to post at least one spread every week. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is Spellbound Notes, and I will see you next time. Bye!